Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to LBS IAS. In today's economic class, what we are going to see is about national income accounting. So, national income accounting is nothing but techniques or methods used to measure the economic activities of a whole country. So, economic activities is nothing but in such activity wherever the money is involved, it is known as a economic activities. Take for example, if you are going to shop and in a shop we are buying some goods or services, it is known as economic activities because for buying such goods and services we are paying money for it. So wherever the money is involved, it is known as economic activity. So national income accounting is a techniques or involves in a techniques or methods used to measure economic activities of a whole country. So not only a single transaction but economic activities of an entire country, and its calculation is known as a national income accounting. So the next thing what we are going to see is about the significance of a national income accounting. So for what purpose we are going to calculate or need to calculate a national income is that various reasons are there, and we are going to see it in one by one. So first thing is that for the presentation of a annual budget. We know that every year our government is presenting an annual budget in a parliament, and such an annual budget consists of a income and expenditure of a various sectors. So to know about the income or to know about the expenditure of each sector, we just need to calculate the national income or the income of such a sector. Take for example, in an annual budget there is take some sector, for example agriculture sector. So to know about the income of agriculture sector and to know about the expenditure of agriculture sector, we just need to calculate it separately. So for the presentation of an entire budget, we just need to calculate the national income. Without knowing the national income, we can't able to predict or we can't able to calculate the expenses or future expenses of such a sector. So for the entire purpose of presenting the annual budget, we just need to calculate the national income. So the next purpose for calculating the national income is for a policy formulation. Government is giving a various policy to the citizens. It may be a welfare policy or it may be a investment policy. So for such policy, we just need to know about the national income of a country. Without knowing the national income, the government cannot able to calculate the expenses or the money involved for such an policy or to predict the income from such a policy. So for any policy formulation on the part of a government or any organization, the national income is must. Knowing the national income is must for a policy formulation. So for that purpose, we just need to calculate the national income. Then the next purpose for calculating the national income is for a policy evaluation. Evaluation is nothing but finding out the effectiveness of such a policy from an organization. So to know about the effectiveness of such a policy, we just need to find out the income from that welfare measure or income from that particular policy. For that reason, we just need to find out the national income. So the next purpose for knowing about the national income is that to take a business decision. Business decision is nothing but decisions taken for an investment, taken for a selling and buying of a property, which it is known as a business decision. For business decision, we just need to know about the national income. A national income consists of income from a various sectors, income from a various activities. So without knowing income from such an activities, the businesses cannot be able to take a decision on a particular sector. So to know to take a business decision, the national income accounting is an important one. So the next purpose for calculating the national income is for national statistics and international comparison. So national income consists of income and expenditure from a various sectors such as agriculture, such as irrigation. So for these various sectors, there will be a income and expenditure. So by calculating such an income and expenditure, we can be able to make a statistics from them. So once we make the statistics, we can able to compare it to the other countries. Take for example, if India is investing such an amount in an irrigation, So India is investing such an amount. It may be rupees X. So take some another countries. For example, USA. So USA is investing a such an amount. It may be a some other amount. Take it as a Y. So we can able to compare two countries expenses on agriculture. So for such a comparison, we just need to calculate about a national income. So these are all the significance of calculating the national income.